Hey everybody, there's been a lot of things going on in the music industry this week. So we wanted to talk to Risa a little bit and get her take and just do a little update because she have a great song this week from Doe, When I Pray. But there's other things going on in secular music and we like all types of music here. So what's going on, Risa?
So first and foremost, I have to give a shout out to the Mariah Carey. She was she was inducted, into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. She is the 33rd woman to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. And I just want to say, being a member of the Lamely, I am very proud of you for all of your songwriting and your producing. I know you don't get a lot of credit with that, but again, you looked gorgeous when you were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and I cannot wait until I hear more of your new music.
Would you die if she went to our website and left you a voicemail? Would you totally be like, you wouldn't believe it was her that left you the voicemail if she called our website and left a voicemail for you?
I'll be honest. If Mariah, if you're watching this, or if anyone that works for you is watching this and you do decide to, leave me a voicemail, I will be grateful. I will try to play it off as cool as I can, but just know once I have played it, that voicemail, I will cry.
Yeah.
I will cry, and I'll probably sit there and think for 2 seconds someone's trying to play a game or be a jokester, but we don't know.
Yeah.
But again, if anyone knows Mariah and wants to send her my well wishes, because I am genuinely happy for her, because again, she's a 33rd woman, okay? At this point, there have been 400 people that have been inducted. It's primarily men, but she is the 33rd woman to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. So that's a big deal.
You are a true member of the Lamely. I mean,
Yes.
if they had like rank where you had generals and sergeants and lieutenants, I mean, you would definitely have some ranks on you, because you definitely have no shame in letting everybody know that Mariah is the woman that people need to be watching and listening to. I just want a Christmas album that has nothing but religious songs on it. Give me a contemporary gospel album, Mariah. That's what I want for my collection. Please, up there with Yolanda Adams, with Whitney Houston, with all the ones that I like listening to. I would love to have one from her.
But didn't she give you that with the first Merry Christmas album? That's more like contemporary Christian standards.
No, that wasn't a gospel album. I want gospel. I want her to put pen to paper.
Oh wait,
I want her to write some gospel songs, take some classics too, and throw them in there. But I want to see where her heart goes for Christ. No. If it goes for Christ, I want her to tell us about her faith through her songwriting abilities.
Again, for those of you that haven't read her memoir, please pick it up. Mariah is a God-fearing woman. She has said that in her memoir. Mm-hmm. I was only asking for clarification because you said a Christmas gospel album. So I was like, technically her first album, if you listen to it, it is more like more of the standard.
No, those holiday songs. I don't want holiday songs. I don't want the typical. I get what you're saying, and I love you for it. And you're giving her, because that's why you're part of the Lamely. You're like, hey, let me tell you, she's done that. I've listened to that. That wasn't what I was looking for.
So I'm
looking for some of the blood, sweat, and tears of Mariah. I want some of the joy of Mariah. I want that stuff that she puts in her pen when she sits down and write for Christ. I want to see the lyrics she comes up with for Christ.
And let me also add too, because I know she doesn't have a strictly gospel album yet, but throughout her career, she has written songs that were inspired by God. Like Anytime You Need a Friend, that is actually her talking about Jesus.
Yeah.
Fly Like a Bird, again, another Christian song. I Wish You Well, another Christian song. My Saving Grace from her Charm Bracelet album, another underrated gem. Just saying. Like those of you, she does have some gospel songs throughout her career.
All right, so the Lamely's coming forward. They're saying they're coming strong in the left corner. Okay, so put those songs, how many they are, put them on the album, and then add to them, so I can have a full gospel album that could be nominated for Stellar Awards and blow everybody away, and have it very true that she is definitely, and she already is, the diva of Christmas. She is the queen of Christmas. But I also want the Christ in Christmas. I want that part of her to shine more So I hope she gets to a point in her career where she has time to do that, because I'm waiting, Risa. I really would love that.
So again, do you want a gospel album or do you want a gospel Christmas album? Because I feel like you're asking for two different things.
I'm gonna leave that up to Mariah. Because it could come out at Christmas time and just be gospel related. It could come out at any time and just be contemporary gospel. I'm gonna leave that totally up to Mariah because she's good all seasons. Mm-hmm. I just know Christ is the center of Christmas. Christ is the center of Easter. Christ is the center of a lot of holidays, and every day in my life, he's the center of it. So I just want to hear her as a songwriter that was just inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame to stretch herself a little further as a writer.
And again,
and share more of her faith.
I will say, on her last Christmas album, Christmas to You, there is a gospel song called One Child about Jesus being born.
I knew you were going to find another song. I know you could find another song.
I'm just saying, like, I love Mariah.
Put all those former songs on the album. Put those former songs, Mariah, on the album.
Mariah, if you're listening, I am making people aware. You do have gospel related songs sprinkled throughout your entire catalog. But
yes, she does.
All my mother is asking is one day when you're ready to, if we could just have a solid album that would just consist of all gospel music, she'd appreciate. That's all.
Because I would just love to see some praise and worship dancers dancing to a new contemporary gospel song that she released in 2024, 2023, something like that. And to see them just, her notes alone in the sanctuary, it might break the stained glass. I don't know, but I'm just wanting to hear it. Of course. I think it'd be beautiful.
And I think one day, I personally think that she will do it, but I just wanted to, again, specify and state that she has been doing those type of songs throughout her career. And some of the songs that, us regular folk may think is not about God, it actually is about God. So just want to make that clear. Mariah, I love you.
All right. Okay. So that's our talk about Mariah. So those that, that's our little love letter to you. We're going to go on and talk about some other people and some other shorts, but we're going to end this short for her and say, Mariah, we love you. Hope that, gospel album, contemporary gospel album will come out eventually. And Risa gives a shout out that we really do hope you leave her a voicemail. That's why we did this short. This is a Mariah short. We decided it was going to be other people, but you know what? Mariah deserves her own short. Don't you agree, Risa? We ain't gonna talk about nobody else but her in this one.
Of course, because again, she's the 33rd woman that was inducted to the Songwriters Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, we don't have a lot of females that are inducted, and it's sad. That's right. So we have to salute this one, number 33, my girl MC.
Salute. We love you, Mariah.
Love you much.